Hey, Shalom Israel, I.S.U.P.K, Oklahoma, Brotherhood class, you understand? I.S.U.P.K been here since 1969, you understand? Doing these Brotherhood classes, you know what I'm saying? Started out at 1 West 125th Street Hall, New York, under command GEN.YAHANNA, right? And, you know, with Brotherhood, man, we always talk about Brotherhood, but it's also sisterhood as well. You understand? Like, this sisterhood, you understand, is beautiful. You understand? The Brotherhood is beautiful as well. You understand? Say it again.
It's working, right?
Yeah, it's good. Hey, thanks, man. You know what I mean? Like, the Brotherhood, the sisterhood, you know what I'm saying? It's intact here in the I.S.U.P.K. You know what I'm saying? It's intact. It's doing its job. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just took a trip up to KC, man, and, you know what I'm saying? The sisterhood up there is very powerful. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, any city or any state that you go to with the I.S.U.P.K, man, we are on point. We look out for each other. You know what I'm saying? We love each other. You understand? We look after each other's kids, you know what I'm saying, if need be. You understand? And we're building a community. And that's what it's all about. You understand? So this Brotherhood class, I really wanted to go into the sister, you know what I'm saying, Salakia, Carla. Right? You know what I mean? Like the sister that got, you know, kidnapped or taken in Alabama. You know what I mean? And tragic situation. You understand? All the evidence is not in. Nobody's been caught for the, you know, crime or, you know, anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to go into, you know, what our sisters need to be doing out here on these streets. You know what I mean? When they're by themselves, when they don't have a man. You understand? And I want to go into the women that do have a man. I want to go into all of these situations. I want to go into a situation for the men as well. What we have to do. What we have to become. You understand? As men. You know what I mean? We have to become those leaders, you know what I'm saying, in the community. We have to become those, you know, those fathers in the community. Not just for your household, you understand, but for your community. You know what I'm saying? For your people. Because we need it. I mean, simple and plain, we need it. We need our brothers to stand up. You understand? We need our brothers to stand up. And also, we need our sisters to listen to them brothers. You understand? Listen, man, we've been bamboozled, right? We've been fooled to think that, you know, a woman can do just as much as a man. Or a woman can do, you know, everything that a man can do. Well, you know, we found that not to be true here in the I.S.U.P.K, man. We found that not to be true. I mean, if you just look at the neighborhoods, you look at the kids in the neighborhoods with these single parent homes, you understand? Like, it's a tragedy that what's going on here. We need both parents in the home to raise these kids up, you understand? And for that sister that got kidnapped, man, listen, the oppressor, they prey on our sisters' feelings and emotions, man.
Right.
They prey on our sisters because our sisters, when they see a kid on the street, you know what I mean? Like, of course, our sisters just want to go and stop and help this kid and, you know what I'm saying, nourish this kid. That's what our sisters are, man. These are princesses, man. You know what I'm saying? These are the princesses of the Most High. So, of course, they want to take care of these kids. They see a kid on the side of the road. They're going to stop, see what's wrong, see if the kid is hungry, who do they belong to, all of these things, right? But we're not in a place where we can actually do that in sincerity, right? We can't just ride around in the United States of America and love on the people that we want to love on, right? Because it could be a trap. Right? It could be somewhere where they scoping you out. You know what I mean? Trying to, you know, that's sex trafficking. You know what I mean? You know, like, this place is a sick place. You know what I'm saying? It's a sick place for the men, the women, and the children of the nation of Israel. It's a sick place for us to be. You understand? And we have to understand that we have a common enemy. You understand? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we have a common enemy. And it's not ourselves. You know what I mean? We got a lot of gender wars in the nation of Israel. We got a lot of, you know, they say black on black crime, black on brown crime. You understand? We got a lot of, you know, me versus you, you know what I'm saying, in our community. But we have an enemy that we both know that's against us. We both know that the white man is the damn devil. Right. And he's been doing these things to us for, hundreds of years. This ain't just happened a few years ago. It's been hundreds of years, since we've been knowing that the white man is the devil. You understand? And he's been doing all of these things, not just to the men, but to the women and the children. Right. You understand? Like, he don't care who we are or what age you are, if you're an old woman or if you're a young woman. You understand? They don't give a damn what you are. They will abuse you. You understand? If you black, Hispanic, or Native American, they're going to abuse you and torture you until you just say, you know what, I give up. I will serve you. They don't want you to fight. They don't want you to be, disruptive. They don't want you to speak out. They don't want you to say anything that's against this damn kingdom. Right? But here in I.S.U.P.K, man, we don't give a damn. Right. We build enough brothers and sisters and kids, you understand, that know the truth. You understand? And today, of course, I got to go into it, man. This sister was taken off the side of the road, bamboozled, right? Why? Because she doesn't have a head, right? She doesn't have to stop. Not as a single woman, right? Not being in the car by yourself, you can't stop. And a wise man would have told that sister, keep going. Call the police. Let them know where the kid is at. Why? Because men, we know these snares. We know these traps. You understand? Listen, man, it's the devil. We know that we have to be in the same household. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We have to be that. Because without it, Lord, you get kidnapped. Right. You get abused. You get raped. And in charge. Because listen, man. Listen, the serpent knows who to go to. The serpent knew in the garden who to go to. The serpent said, you know what? I can go to Adam, but Adam ain't fit to go for this. Adam, listen. We ain't going for all that slick talk. We ain't going for all that, hey, no, you can't slick talk a slick talker. Right? That's what we are. Men, we are slick talkers, man. You understand? We know how to make deals. Listen, man, we know how to talk a woman out of her undies. The devil is going to give you those smooth words. Let me get Psalms 55 and 21, brother. We love those smooth words. Even the hell out of us. That feel-good doctrine, right? Give us that feel-good doctrine to make me feel good. Don't tell me what's important. Don't tell me that I'm messing up. Don't tell me that I have to change, right? Don't tell me that. You don't think his words were smoother than butter to the natives? Just smooth to the brother, like smooth. Like, yeah, man, we're hungry. We need, look, this land looks nice. Would you be able to share it? Right? Can we just share this land, brother? War is in the white man's heart. It is. War is in their heart 24/7. That's what the Lord made them. That's how he made them. He made them with the sword. You understand? He blessed them with the sword. Things we don't even look for. Why? Because we're not those kind of people. We're not a goddamn devil. We're not these people. So what in the world are we supposed to do? Right? We got to get warlike. Right? We got to. But she not knowing that the enemy is always putting up these snares and these traps for our people. Lord, now they put her into a predicament. You understand? Like, that's what our women have to understand. The men are supposed to be in charge of you. And you got to protect it. And you got to do it. Nah, man. That's why we're supposed to be together. That's why we have to have a black man in every black home. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? And we have to do it together. You understand? If we don't, we're 16-7, brother. You understand? You will be protected out here. Until you come in here, and until you start following those laws, statutes, and commandments, the Lord ain't with you. The Lord is going to let you get exactly what you deserve out here. You understand? The Most High is a just man. Man, he's a just father. That's just what it is.
He maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
And that's very important when you in this truth. Because a lot of times we want to take vengeance on people like that. We want to take vengeance on people that hurt our people. I see her. She covered up, got the shield on, look like she understands who she is. You understand? She's moving in a different way. She ain't out at night being promiscuous no more. You understand? She understands that, you know what I'm saying, that she has a power that she has to serve. She understands that she must call her man. But when your ways please the Lord, I mean, damn, your enemies will be at peace with you. There's nothing that these enemies can do against you when you're with the Most High. He will protect us. You understand? But our sisters have to understand, listen, man, you know, let me get under this man. You know what I'm saying? Let me give this priest a damn try. Right? Let me give this priest a try and let me just let down my guard. Right? Let me understand the position that, damn, like, okay, all right, so you gonna take care of this? Damn, I ain't gotta do this no more? Like I can let that part go. You know what I'm saying? Like I can really let this part go. You understand? And I can just focus on the kids. I can just focus on loving my husband. Right? I can just focus on these things that I would love to focus on. Now that I don't have to focus on these things, right? Right? And as men, we have to learn that we need wisdom first, right? You got to have wisdom out here. Right. You got to have wisdom, right, to just deal with day-to-day things, or a lot of things, rather. Right? You got to have wisdom with dealing with your woman, your kids, right? You got to have wisdom when you're dealing with, you know, Edomites at your damn work, the white man at your job. You got to have wisdom with that. You understand? And you got to have wisdom when you're teaching. You know what I mean? Listen, man, confession is always good for the soul, right? When I used to be teaching hardcore to my woman. If she didn't get it the first time, I was done. How you don't understand, right? I'm like, it's right there. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't the right way, but I had to learn patience, wisdom, how to deal with my rib. My rib, she's gonna ask questions. She's gonna ask questions, and she's not gonna understand it, and like I would like her to. So I have to deal with it with wisdom. Let me get 1 Kings chapter 3. 1 Kings chapter 3. Let me get there with you. You know what I mean? 1 Kings chapter 3. You know what I mean? We got to deal with our women with wisdom, man. We got to deal with our kids with wisdom. You know what I mean? This oppressor with wisdom. You know what I mean? If you could, start at verse 6.
1 Kings 3 and 6. Mm-hmm. And Solomon said, Thou hast showed unto thy servant David, my father, great mercy, mm-hmm. according as he walked before thee in truth, mm-hmm. and in righteousness, and in uprightness of heart with thee. Mm-hmm. And thou hast kept for him this great kindness, mm-hmm. that thou hast given him a son to sit on his throne, mm-hmm. as it is this day.
And listen, before we keep going, this is where Solomon asked the Most High for wisdom, right? This is where Solomon asked the Most High for wisdom. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord loved that about Solomon. You understand? Go ahead, brother.
Verse 7. And now, O Lord my God, thou hast made thy servant king instead of David my father. Mm-hmm. And I am but a little child. Mm-hmm. I know not how to go out or come in.
And that is, that's very humble of Solomon. You know what I'm saying? Because, a brother would be like, I know how to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I've been waiting for this. I've seen my daddy do it. You understand? I've been watching my father do this, man. I can do this. You understand? But he said, man, listen, I ain't nothing but a kid, man. I don't know how to do this. Go ahead.
And thy servant is in the midst of thy people, mm-hmm. which thou hast chosen, a great people.
A great what?
People.
There you go.
That cannot be numbered nor counted for multitude.
Right.
Give therefore thy servant an understanding heart to judge thy people.
And that's important, man. Like that right there, understanding heart to judge thy people. We got to be able to understand who our people is. This is a great people, man, that we amongst.
Right.
We are falling to a low state, but damn, man, this is a great people, man. Look at all the things that we do on this planet Earth, Pop. Look at all the things that we accomplish even at the bottom, man. These are some great people. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Look what we create. You understand? And Solomon understood the position that he was in. He knew, he was like, man, like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. These some great people, You understand? Just give me understanding. Go ahead, we in verse 9, that I may discern.
That I may discern between good and bad. For who is able to judge this God so great a people?
And that is, man, like I said, that is beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead,
Verse 10. And his speech pleased the Lord.
It pleased what?
Pleased the Lord.
Damn right. Because, man, listen, man, you come humble, you ask him for things, not, it's going to get into it. I ain't even going to go ahead. Go ahead,
Pleased the Lord that Solomon had asked this thing. And God said unto him, because thou hast asked this thing, and hast not asked for thyself long life.
He ain't asked for a long life to live 1,000 years, right? Go ahead.
Neither has asked riches for thyself.
He ain't asked for a bunch of damn money, right? Which a lot of us do, right? Go ahead.
Nor has asked the life of thy enemy.
And that's what we ask. We ask for revenge, right? We want to pull up on, hey man, knock him off of me just please real quick. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
But has asked for thyself understanding to discern judgment.
And that's important to the Most High, man. Give us some understanding. Like today, you know what I'm saying? School, we call them school. It's an old man that worked at my job, man. And we always talking about the Bible and stuff like that, man. And he was like, just understand, like, don't be asked, don't be coming to God. He a Christian, so you can't be worried about riches and you can't be worried about, money and stuff like that. I said, man, listen, man, I done got everything that I damn want from the Most High right now. You know what I'm saying? Like just the little wisdom that he's giving me right now, brother, like, I don't need nothing else. Right. You understand? Like, I got a family. You understand? I got an I.S.U.P.K I got all kind of things that I did not have in the world. You understand? Like, he has blessed me, tenfold from what I was doing out here in the world. You understand? So I told him, I said, brother, I ain't worried about none of this stuff out here, man. You can take everything from me, man. Don't take the wisdom I have right now. Right. So I can move about this world, you know what I'm saying, not blind. You understand? So yeah, man, go ahead, it's a lot.
Verse 12.
Come.
Behold, I have done according to thy word. Lo, I have given thee a wise and an understanding heart, so that there was none like thee before thee, neither after thee shall any rise like unto thee.
Man, that's powerful, man. Everybody wants to be wise like Solomon. Everybody wants to have that wisdom like Solomon, man. You understand? Everybody quotes that about Solomon, man. He was the wisest king, brother. You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 13.
Right.
And I have also given thee that which thou hast not asked. Both riches.
Both what?
Riches.
Oh, go ahead.
And honor. So that there shall not be any among the kings like unto thee all thy days.
Keep going now.
And if thou wilt walk in my ways to keep my statutes.
Keep my what?
Statutes.
There you go.
And my commandments. As thy father David did walk, then I will lengthen thy days.
And listen, man, he didn't ask for those things, but you know what the Most High did? He gave it to him. He gave him all the riches, his days long. But you know what? He had to keep the commandments. He had to keep the commandments to have all these things. And that's what we have to do today. That's exactly what we have to do today, is keep the commandments, man, and live.
Right.
All of the riches and everything else will come afterwards. You understand? We working for the kingdom of heaven right damn now. Right? We working for it right now in the I.S.U.P.K, man. We waiting on this thing. But we have to be, diligent in this work. You understand? We have to be humble. You understand? And we have to endure until the end. You understand? You cannot just sit around and say, well, I didn't break no law today. You understand? I'm good. No, you got to endure till Christ come back, man, and crack that sky, man. Right. We don't know when that's going to be. That might be tonight. It can be right now. Right. You understand? Get your mind right now. You understand? And that's just what it is. Men, we have to be able to ask for wisdom like Solomon so we can continue, or we can start running our communities as we should, running our households like we should, teaching our women how to move about in this world, man. Listen, don't go over there at night. Matter of fact, you ain't driving nowhere at night, right? I'm going with you at night, right? I remember Captain Kazak was over to the house, man. He was like, man, listen, man, I go with her. She has a patient that she needs to go see at night. I go with her. You understand? And that's just what we're supposed to do. It's a to be a man, it's a heavy burden on us, man. But it's a good burden. It's a good burden to be a man. You understand? To be able to lead and be the head of something. You know what I mean? To be the leader of a household, man, that is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? The house of GEN.YAHANNA, right? You know what I mean? The house of I.S.U.P.K, right? You know what I mean? Like, that is something powerful, man. Somebody come through that door, they got to answer to that man, right? They got to talk to that man first before they get to that woman and those children. You understand? And a lot of times that damn devil ain't going to come through that door if it's a man now. You understand? The robber ain't going to rob it and see that big truck outside, or they see that strong man walking in with the groceries. You understand? He may be peeping that woman out, but he got second thoughts, man, because he see that man in there. It's just what it is. So our sisters, please get under a man. Get under a man. Brother, give me 1 Peter 3. You understand? Give me 1 Peter chapter 3. Right? Because our women have to understand this. You got to understand this, man. Don't be scared. The white man told you y'all don't need us. Right? White man said you don't need a man. Right? But we all know that's a damn lie. Right? We know it's a lie. We know that we need each other. Women, you need a man. You know what I mean? You need a man in that household. You need a man, you know what I'm saying, to help protect you, guide you. You understand? All of these things. Right? Start at verse 6 if you could. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 6. Whenever you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the things that we have to understand as a people, man. We all have our own positions in this. Right. We have our positions in this. It is what it is. And if we fall into our positions, our Lord, now we have a nation. Right? Now we have a nation that we can look at and say, damn, we did that. Right? I can depend on this brother, or I can depend on this sister. Right? It ain't no more backstabbing. It ain't no more, I'm robbing my own brother because he has something. No, I'm going to ask that brother, hey, man, how you get all that, man? How can I work towards that, man? You know what I mean? You got a job I can have underneath your tutelage, brother? Right. You understand? Instead of hating on our brothers and sisters, man, we start to ask questions. We start, pumping our brothers up like, man, good job, man. Keep going, brother. Like, that's important. You know what I mean? You got that, brother? Go ahead.
1 Peter 3 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord.
Calling him what?
Lord.
She called him Lord. Right? She obeyed her man. Sarah obeyed her man. Go ahead.
Whose daughters ye are.
And listen, man, you are the daughters of Sarah. Right? They are the daughters. Our women are the daughters of Sarah. Right? If she obeyed her man, then damn, what you supposed to be doing? Right? Go ahead.
As long as he do well and are not afraid with any evasion.
And that's important. You know what I'm saying? As long as you do well, man, listen, man, you ain't going to be afraid of nothing out here, right? Any situation, right? Any situation. You got to be understanding with your man. Your man tell you to do something, you know, he may not have the right tone, right? Get past that tone. Get past all the fluff and just listen to what he's telling you. He may be telling you to get from in front of that train. He may be telling you that it's danger around the corner. You understand? I understand. Most brothers, we can get a little passionate. We can get a little hard. We can get a little hot sometimes. You understand? But at the end of the day, like, listen to your man. Get some understanding. You know what I'm saying? Take on your man's spirit too. Right? You got to start moving like your man. Right? A lot of times, Nick, when we in relationships, man, you find out like, dang, the Lord put y'all together for a reason. Y'all act just alike. Y'all start saying the same things. You know? Y'all start, finishing each other's sentences sometimes. Like, I already know how she gonna react to this. Or I already know what he gonna say. Right? But I'm gonna ask him anyway. You know what I'm saying? We have to come together and become one again. Right? Becoming one means we move the same. You understand? We move. I go left. Your ass better be going left too. You understand? I go right. You better go right with me. You understand? And that's how we move together. That's how anything works together. Everybody listens to the head of the house or the head of the company. Right? A train don't go different directions. The train goes exactly where that head is going. It's just what it is. You understand? So we have to be able to move together. Take on that brother spirit. You understand? Always, if you're in some kind of predicament, you don't know what to do, call your man up. Call him. Say, man, let me see what my man will say. Sometimes you already know what he'll say or do. So that means you need to repeat it. Don't go on your own. You understand? Don't go on your own understanding and say, well, I'm going to do it like this time. Nah, man. Nah. You know what I'm saying? That can lead to danger. Always consult your man. Always consult your head. You understand? Because we have a head. We have to consult Christ before we do anything. All right? What would Christ do at this very moment? What would Christ say in this very moment? Right? So you have to do the same, ladies. Right? This place teaches us, right? Do it yourself. Right? You can do bad by your damn self. Right? This is get your education. Right? Put your what do they say? Put your career, go get your career and get your job first. You understand? They put that in front of having a family. Right? Give me if you could, brother, give me Genesis 2:18. Right? Give me Genesis 2:18. Let's go to the beginning of how it's supposed to be. Right? Let's go to the beginning and what the Most High said, right? What a woman was supposed to be to this brother. Right? Let me get 18 real quick. And then we're going to jump to 22 after 18 now.
Genesis 2:18.
Right.
And the Lord said, and the Lord God said, it is not good that the man should be alone.
Should not be a what?
Should be alone.
That we shouldn't be alone. Man, we shouldn't be alone. Listen, tell you the truth, man, I don't like to be alone. I like to have me a woman there, right? She knows how to fix those nice hot meals when I come in from work, right? Right? She can rub my back, you know what I'm saying? She can talk to me. I need a woman's voice to calm me down. You understand? I need a woman's touch to calm me down. You understand? Like those things matter. You understand? Like I need that in my life. I can't be alone. It's bored. I'm bored. I need me a woman to squeeze on, maybe to fuss with sometimes. I don't know. Right? Come on. Maybe we might need to get into it a little bit. No sweat. You know what I'm saying? We'll make up. You know what I mean? Go ahead,
I will make him and help me for him.
And you're supposed to be helping your man. Right? Help your man. Help him out. Right? Help him out, man. The priests and prophets, man, we got a lot of work to do here. We do. We got a lot of work to do. And sisters, I know you got a lot of work to do too. You understand? You know, the white man is the devil, right? So he got our sisters out here working hard, feet hurt, just like the men is hurt. You understand? But never forget your first duty. Never forget your first command, right? Be a helpmeet for that man. Don't be a damn terror, right? You know, help that man out. If he don't know something, help the brother out. You understand? We don't know every damn thing, right? This is what we were required to know right here. This right here. It's right here, these scriptures. This is what we as priests are supposed to know, right? I may not know about, insurance claims and, I may not know about, any of those other things outside of this. I know this, right? This is my job right here. You understand? So if he don't know something, help the brother out. It's your job to actually help him and to teach him as well. You understand? And if you don't do that, then you're not being a helpmeet, right? Go to 22 for me, y'all.
Verse 22. And the rib which the Lord God had taken from man, made he a woman, and brought her unto the man.
Right, and that's what she did. That's what he did. Brought her to the man, right? And what did he say? Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 23. And Adam said, this is now bone of my bones, and flesh of my flesh.
Yeah.
She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man.
She was taken out of man, right? But at the same time, like, think about that. Bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. We are kinfolk. You understand? We are one. We are family. You understand? And we have to start treating each other like family. You know what I mean? That is one thing that we don't do, you know what I'm saying, in our community. We don't look at our mates or our husbands or our wives as family. We'll do anything for our sisters and brothers and our moms and dads. But when it comes to that husband or that wife that's not attached to those titles, a lot of times we look at them as outsiders or, not part of the official family. But that is bone of your bone, flesh of your flesh. That is your sister and that is your brother. You understand? And you should, or you will treat that brother and sister like that, like their family. Yeah, it should flush though. It should. Oh no, it ain't no paper, it's locked. But you know what I mean? Like, that is the thing that we have to do. A lot of times we don't look at each other like that, but we should. We should be loving to each other. We making a household together, we're raising kids together. That's your bone of your bone, flesh of your flesh, man. Y'all got to raise them kids together. Y'all have to be an example for those kids, right? The man has a huge responsibility. Woman has a huge responsibility as well. You understand? But until we understand our roles, we're going to have our women getting snatched off the damn street by these damn heathens, right? We're going to be getting kidnapped out here. Our brothers is going to continue to get gunned down. You understand? Man, use that towel right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is what's going to happen. You know? The enemy plays on us. Plays on our women's emotions. You know what I'm saying? But, at the end of the day, like, we need each other. But we have to teach our women, brothers. We have to teach our women, you know what I'm saying, these scriptures, 1 or 2. You understand? And how to be sisterly. I mean, Lord, man, like let's be sisterly in this place. You know what I mean? Like, being sisterly, man, we know our women, boy, we like to gossip. You understand? But we have to teach our women that as well. Coming out of the world, man, that's what we're trying to prevent. And we're trying to prevent from going through the same thing. Our children from going through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, this is the I.S.U.P.K. This is the Brotherhood class. You know what I'm saying? Let me go through these announcements real quick. You know what I mean? We are the I.S.U.P.K. Start out at 1 West 125. It's a commandment from the Most High. Malachi 3, 8 through 10. Numbers 18, 20 through 21. 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High gives you, pay to the I.S.U.P.K. Either give to the teacher of the class or mail check or money order to the I.S.U.P.K. Send your tithes and donations to the Israelite School, UPK, P.O. Box 11, Upper Darby, PA 19082. Shirt, pants, head, war scarf to get in the spirit of warfare. There's protocol, even if you attended classes online and not physically in the school of the I.S.U.P.K. A trooper is not allowed nor they are to attend class and learn only. After 90 days,